The Big Show with Night and Day. Buy 5 barista-made coffees and get the 6th free. No catch. Just use their coffee card.
Welcome to the biggest show on earth.
Our biggest show.
The biggest.
This is big.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 13th of August, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. You're a bit off there, Keyzie.
I was.
You came
Your
in
voice
too
was
high.
breaking.
You came in too high. I'm not criticising you, but it was too high.
What do you mean you're not criticising? It's exactly what you're doing.
Oh, it's just, I don't know if it's critical.
I was just making an observation, that's all.
Your voice broke. It was like,
Well, we'll go back to the audio later on and we'll find out exactly what went wrong there. But I tell you what didn't go wrong is how bloody Mogi dressed himself today. Talk about hot. That is a really smart-looking shirt you're wearing there and a beautiful tidy-whitey underneath it. How you going, you stallion?
You're going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Yeah, I've just found I've found a shop where I can find clothes for men of a certain age, Hoity Joe.
Cool.
Warnock's. Do you remember Warnock's,
Yes,
man?
I do, yeah.
They brought it back. Warnock's is back, baby.
How good?
You won't remember that, Keyzie?
Nah.
I just say, so Warnock is for men's and boys. It was a men's and boys wear store. Only men's and boys allowed in there.
Right.
Okay, no ladies. Unless it was your mum. She could go in. But only if she was paying. She couldn't wear the clothes.
right.
And on the window, they had a picture of an owl, didn't they, Jase? You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So anyway, Warnock's, Keyzie.
That's such a cool fact to start the show with, fellas.
Well,
worries.
and I tell you, man, you look fantastic.
Thanks, mate. And
You know
out
what I
there,
mean?
if you remember Warnock's, 3483, and just let us know. Let us know.
Keyzie, you mad bastard. God, you're looking good today, mate. You're looking really sharp. You've shaved. Your do's sort of under control. You're wearing a nice white shirt there. Beautiful crease marks down it. You are looking fantastic, Keyzie. It's like you got up today and went, I'm owning this day today. I'm owning it. Good on you, man.
Who the man?
Thanks, fellas. I feel good. It's a Tuesday after all. I'm on the Big Show, my favourite place in the world.
Yeah, of course.
My favourite team in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Pogson and Keyzie and Hoity J and yeah. But what are you up to, New Zealand? 3483.
Well, I
give
thought you
us
were
a
going to
text.
ask me how I was going. You usually throw to me there,
That's true.
Keyzie.
Jace, you're looking great, man, with your faded old checkered shirt. And is that a grey T-shirt underneath or black but really old?
It's blue.
It's blue.
Yeah.
It's blue, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're looking good, fella.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
You all have been filming today. I'll be honest with you, I've been in a hell of a mood. But I managed to control it most of the day, so that's good. Had a really weird dream last night, which I want to talk
But
to
we'll
you
get into that later on.
We'll talk to you fellas about a little bit later on. There's lots going on in the show. Let's get into the tune, shall we? A bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's right. And don't forget to listen out if you hear a fiddle mixed into any of the tunes. Call straight away on 0800 Hodaki. You could win $1,000 with a 25k fiddler.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Killers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. Now, you'll have to forgive me, fellas. I'm feeling a bit discombobulated today. I've just been a little bit out of sorts, and I had a dream last night that really threw me. And you know when you have a dream and you wake up in the morning and you just can't shake it off? You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, Jace.
And
Do you want to tell us what the dream was about? Was it scary?
yeah, there was a lot of sort of danger signs in it, and I'm convinced actually I'm going to die.
Yeah. Was it bugging you?
Yeah, I guess it was bugging
Was
me a
it?
bit.
Okay, because I just started this. Are you sure it was bugging you?
It's been bugging me all day,
Oh,
Keyzie.
okay.
Yeah.
been bugging me.
But that's not really the vibe I was looking for. But yeah, no, it was just one of those massively intense dreams that you
Yeah.
wake up and you go,
Actually, Jace, what you
God.
should do is you should tell us what happened in it.
Okay. Like I was at the shop, right?
Before the dream?
No, in
So
the
is this
dream.
real life or this is okay?
Yeah, this is
In the dream.
Yeah, this is in the dream.
You're at the shop.
I was at a shop.
Oh.
Might have been a night and day even.
Sounds like it. What time of day was it?
It was night time.
Yeah, it's the night and
Yeah,
day.
night
all
and
right.
day is
Mind
open
you,
at night.
it could have been day.
Oh, that could have been night and day as well.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was, and I think it's because I was getting a bit of acid burn in my chest, for real.
Yeah, for realsies.
And I ordered a little lemonade popsicle.
What?
And anyway, the next thing I know, I'm walking down the street, right, and it's fiercely hot, and I'm holding an ice cream that's just dripping on my hand.
Yeah.
Just a slow dripping ice cream, and I was like...
And it was definitely an ice cream?
Yeah, it's definitely an ice cream.
But you'd already eaten an ice block at this point?
No, but this is the thing. I went, hang about, this is not what I ordered.
Oh.
And that's what freaked me
See,
out.
That doesn't
It
sound
was
like a
just
night.
that's
That
not
doesn't
night and
sound
day.
like a night and day because that would be bad service.
Yeah.
But it was just dripping slowly down my hand. It reminded me of something. But, you know, in your dream when you're just reaching for things. And I was like, what the... And so I kept walking. All of a sudden, I was down by at the batch, Keyzie. You know, the little patch of grass at the front of the batch. And I was fishing. And I caught this massive thing on the line.
So that would have been a dream, right?
Yeah, it was in the dream.
Yeah,
I was definitely dreaming it. Pulling it in. Then, doosh, my line snapped.
Oh.
And it was just this sort of line flapping in the air. And then I woke up.
Yeah, right.
See, I don't want to alarm you, but the melting ice cream, do you know what that symbolizes?
No.
It symbolizes, so the ice cream melting and slowly dripping
Just dribbling
away.
down my hand and on my pants.
And it was on your pants as well.
Yeah, down my some of it got on my chest.
You know what that signifies? It symbolizes
What's that, man?
basically a rapid loss of life. So the ice cream melts away, and that's your life, your life force.
There is, although to be fair, Keyzie, there is an alternative interpretation of what
Of the melting ice cream.
Yeah, of the melting ice cream. That is represents your downstairs. That it is a melter, and that reflects your mortality. You're coming to the end of the line because you're not as virile as you once were, and that is a fair reflection, isn't it?
Oh my God! Because I just realised, I said in the dream, I was like, this reminds me of something. What is it?
Yeah,
I've just had
it's your melted ice cream.
It's my own melted ice cream down my downstairs.
And then when you go fishing there,
yes,
and you're on your old little patch of grass outside your batch there, and you cast it off and you're pulling it in, you're pulling it in, you're pulling it in, and then you snap it.
Yes.
And there's just a line hanging there. That represents the end of the line. It's the end of the line. The fishing line is the end of the line.
Oh my God.
So you're going to die. I don't know if it's going to be today.
No, but
I'd get my affairs in order.
Yeah, because you're
Get my
having
house in
you're
order?
having several affairs at the moment, so get those in order. And also the rod, the ineffective rod,
Yeah.
that represents your downstairs as well.
Yeah.
So basically, my downstairs is poked and I'm about to die.
That's right.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I feel better now.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. Tom Petty there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show, Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:22 and all is well.
Totally is, Jase. Good point. Was sent to the doctor today.
Sorry?
I was sent to the doctor today.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
My wife actually yesterday,
My
she
wife.
booked an appointment on my behalf, and I was able to get one the next day, actually.
I was
the
just
very
going to
next morning.
say.
That's quite genuinely, that's amazing.
Yeah. And so she was like, I've booked you in. It's at 10 to 11. You're going to the doctor, blah, 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 blah. And it was because I had had a shower and I was getting changed. And she walked into the bedroom there and she noticed a mole on me.
Yeah.
And she was like, that mole looks weird. It's kind of a bit off and I think you should go to the doctor.
Oh, I think all moles, if you look at them long enough,
Pretty
they
gross.
look suspect.
Yeah, well, absolutely. But she was like, it's discoloured. It's two different colours. She's like, and apparently that's one of the signs. If it's like light brown and dark brown, I could be wrong on this one.
Yeah,
0800
it's hard
Hodaki
to tell.
3483. Feel free
If
to let
it's
us
changing.
know.
Yeah.
And so, but then interesting point was that married men or men in long-term relationships actually have longer lives because their wives always do stuff like this and force them to go to the doctor.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
I've actually noticed that instead of your meat patties. But,
Well, that fine because I've been like that since I met her.
yeah, so I suppose she's used to your meat patties.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And this mole was sort of in between them.
Oh, hot.
But I went and got it checked out by the doc, and he was like, "That's fine. What it is it's almost the meat patties are encroaching, and then that little mole in between is like joining them together like a pair of sunglasses."
Nice, man.
So it's like a meat patty monobrow.
Yeah, it's like a monobrow, but for nips, is what the doctor was saying.
Yeah. Look, I'll be honest with you. My wife used to be like that, Keyzie. She used to be like that, but now she just doesn't. She just gives up on me. And not in a bad way. She's totally justified in doing so.
Yes.
Because she says it to me and I just ignore her.
Why won't you go to the doctor?
What?
Do you want her to be alone?
I've got a syndrome called white coat syndrome where I freak out when I go to doctors.
Yeah.
True story, that.
So, because my wife messaged me when I was on the way. When I was on the way, she messaged me and was like, "Hey, good luck and don't freak out if it's any bad news." I'm like, "I'm not going to. If it's bad news, we've called it early, sweet as."
Wow, have you though?
Well, yeah, apparently it was sweet. As we say, it was just mono nip. When they start encroaching on one another and joining together, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you'd freak out at that, would you?
Yeah, and the terrible thing about that too is you'll find with your health in your relationship,
right?
If I bang on about something, which I don't do, to be fair, like if I've got some sort of ailment, going on, and I bang on about it, she just won't have a bar of it.
Right.
She says to me, "Go to the doctor or shut it."
Yeah, that's true. That's good advice.
And I don't even bother talking about the immense amount of pain that I'm in most of the time.
You
now.
save that for when you're in here, I've noticed that.
Yeah,
well,
true,
just because you fellas are more receptive.
Yeah, totally. We have no choice.
We love it. Yeah. I don't have that issue. If I've got anything going on, I just go to the doctor myself because I'm a mature adult.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in fact, I'd probably be more prone to just go along to the doctor just in case, because I think, I'm not ready to die just yet.
Sure.
And I'd feel like an idiot if it turned out to be something. I wonder what that is. It's all good. And then it turned out that it is something, but I could have saved it if I did something about it weeks before or months before.
And also the other thing about that is you don't want your partner to be alone raising your child. So it's a very, you want to be alone.
It's more selfish than that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's more about me being alive.
Right. Whereas, Jase, you're not interested in that.
And weirdly, that never crossed my mind, Keyzie, but that's a good point as well.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, all bar my youngest have flown the coop, Keyzie.
Right, so you're ready to check out.
I've set them free
Yeah.
onto the world and stuff. I'm tired now.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, she's all good.
Right, okay.
I'm like an old lion.
Oh, no.
Like an old ram calf.
Not a ram.
Like an old hyena.
Like an old chihuahua.
Like a really tired slug.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. Queen there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show Tuesday afternoon. Hope you're getting through your afternoon okay. The time is 4:45.
Got a sore neck, man.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, what a bugger.
Not happy about it. Yeah, I think I've got shagger's neck.
Sure.
Yeah. You know when your head, sort of your head going up and down like that, real hard out?
No, my head's very still when I'm making love, generally speaking.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's an age thing. You'll find when you get to my age, man, you sort of...
I start bobbing my head when I'm making out.
Or it might have been from the gym, because I'm back at the gym.
Oh, right,
I've told you. So I'm on one of my health kicks again. It happens every now and again, doesn't it? So I'm trying to do 100 days. No drinking, Jase.
Yes.
No smoking, gymming, and eating yummy food that Keyzie wants to gobble up every time I bring it into the studio.
So like tofu, desiccated chicken, rice, and a little pottle of nuts.
I'm off the tofu at the moment. I'm missing it.
Is that too bad for you?
It's too bad for me.
And
So I'm
really?
just having chicken.
And horny chocky bars.
Oh, yeah, I've got a bar of that going there. But what I'm also doing is I'm going to the gym. I'm getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to the gym then. And there's different people down at the gym at that time of day, and there's less of them, which I'm quite enjoying too.
Yes.
I know that, Jase, you're very big on getting to the gym as early as possible and often go at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Often, yes. Well, I like to go 2 or 3 times a day sometimes when I'm in the mood.
Yeah.
So, you got to space it out through the day.
Yeah, and what I find is when you leave the gym, so I leave there at about, I guess I get there about 10 past 5, so I leave probably about 7, 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
depending on a few
ages.
hours. Yeah.
And then so you've got those sort of people that are coming in at that time of the day, and you've got a real feeling of superiority because you've done and dusted while they're still arriving. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
you
I
just
know
feel like
exactly what you mean.
you feel like you're a better person if I could go that far. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep on rubbing it in as I turn up, because what I'm finding is they won't even look you in the eye, Keyzie.
Right, and you're trying to eyebrow raise.
Yeah, that's right. That's what's up. That's what's up. But also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to continue going at 5 a.m. because 5 a.m. is really early.
Sure, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What time do you usually get up? Like, are you on a good night's sleep?
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
Right, so you're getting up especially early just to go.
Especially early to go.
Just
I
to
set
rub
my
it in.
alarm.
Yeah.
But this morning I also woke up at 2:30
Right.
in the morning because I was so excited about going to the gym.
At 5.
At 5, and so I was just awake the whole way through.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
It's really interesting because, and this is true, well, when I'm going to the gym and someone's coming out of the gym, I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
I hate them. I hate them in that
yeah.
moment. And then when I'm leaving the gym and people are going into the gym, I'm like, loser. What a loser.
Like, you're already done.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I've already done. He's
Why
only
don't you
just
come
started.
here earlier, you loser?
Yeah, what a loser.
Because you've
don't
been,
even bother.
You've been in there playing air guitar and stuff, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're like, I've already perved at everyone that you're about to go and perv on. What's the point?
I respect men and women in the gym, and I would never perv.
Well, you'd
Keyzie.
never get. You've sworn up and down to me that you would never ever get caught perving.
And I feel like
But this is. You're sorry.
I don't even need to make that statement on radio because it goes without saying.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like you're forcing yourself to make it just to clear up some issues from the past.
But your perving, the theme tune is this song. Like this is like it's your eyes that are singing this song.
And I see you two losers peering outside the studio here. Don't even get me started. Here's Metallica.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Metallica there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Now, heaps going on after 5 o'clock, and you'll be very excited about this, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah?
I've got you an amazing role.
Genuinely this time?
Genuinely, man, and I think you're going to love it. And I think it could be a real breakthrough role for you.
The kind of role that I could stop doing the big show and just go full blown.
Not quite that much. Certainly not. But it certainly launched quite a significant career for you. Put
All
it
right.
that way.
Very keen.
Excuse me. Just choking on a bit of chicken there. What else have we got after 5, fellas?
Well, of course, for the entire month, you've got to keep an ear out for the 25k fiddler. That could play at any moment. If you hear some fiddle mixed in with one of your favourite songs, call straight away 0800 Hodaki to win some cash. Plus, we never touched on the All Blacks game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I've been a morning, to be honest with you.
Well, that's the thing is Hoity J especially, he's got his own rugby union segment. We didn't even get to it
Oh,
yesterday.
that's true.
Well, we had so much going on in the show yesterday, I didn't feel like it was the right time because I want to give it the due sort of attention that it should have.
Do you think you'll be able to digest it now?
Now, I've gone through the tapes.
Yeah.
I've analysed it. Certainly there were some things that went badly wrong.
Oh, I mean the chicken that you're eating.
Oh, yeah, stuck in my throat, but, you know, I'm a backbone. I'll just carry on with it, man.
So good.
All that after 5,
There
by the
you
way.
go.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Tuesday tickety-boo. The time is 5:03, and you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night.
Yeah.
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 Guys, I know we've got normal stuff that we talk about in this segment. I just had to dash back in here, didn't I? I just went to the toilet, and between you, me, and the gate post there, I was doing poos. I knew I was running
Good
out
on
of
you,
time, and the toilet paper got stuck. I couldn't get the toilet paper out, so then I was in panic mode in there. And so I dashed back in here just in time, and I'm still not done. So as soon as this break's done, I've got to go back in there. Okay?
Mate, it's been my experience. It probably feels like you're not done.
Right.
Just go with it, man.
Right.
Because eventually it just all
Rubs off in your undies.
evens out, yeah.
What is he?
It just
Can I?
evens out.
Just a question, Mogi. Did it bug you?
Anything, brother.
Did it bug you when you had to interrupt it and come back?
I can tell you something, Keyzie. It continues to bug me.
It's been bugging me.
But you're right, it's feeling better now, Jase.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You sort of, you know, you get used to it. I mean, I'm getting to the point now where I don't even think I need to bother with toilet paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm that clean.
You just go in your diapers, don't you?
Well, I'm going to eventually get to that level, sure. I'm not quite there yet, no.
Can you guys please sort out your hygiene? Because I have to sit in the studio with you for 3 hours a day.
What I'm more concerned about is the amount of steamers you're doing. You are doing a lot of steamers.
Well, I'm not counting them.
We are.
You need an abacus to count the amount he's doing, though.
You know what I'm saying, Keyzie, eh?
Well, just, and I love doing Pooh's chat just after 5. But when we were in Nelson, I think I counted like 6
Yes,
Nelson.
separate on Friday, 3
Yeah.
days ago.
where we're doing the brewery stuff.
6 poos.
Yeah, it would have been 6 poos.
What are you talking?
It was 6. Everywhere we went, you were like, sorry, fellas, I need to go. And then you went into the toilet.
Well, I don't remember that, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. Anyway, let's make it number 7. Can I go?
All right, I'll play a song. Fine.
Bit of foos.
Oh, God.
What?
No.
Bit of foos.
Oh,
what?
Foos.
Foos-
Yeah,
Foos
Foos.
fighters.
Foos fighters, totally.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. Radiohead there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 14 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, we covered off a lot of sport yesterday, and what we didn't cover off was the rugby over the weekend. So let's have a bit of rugby chat.
Crouch, touch, pause, engage. Rugby Union chat with Hoity J.
Yes, indeed. The All Blacks obviously facing off against the Argentinians, and I think the expectations, fellas, were that Argentina would put up a good fight, but that we would eventually prevail. One thing I was actually quite genuinely shocked about before the match: the statistics at the Cape Town are terrible for the All Blacks.
Not good, are they?
They've won like 1 out of their last 6 Test matches there, which maybe should have been a bit of an omen for us. What were your thoughts on the match there, Mogi?
Well, I watched it. I can put it to you that way. And I think, to me, it looked like the Argentinians wanted it more.
Yes.
It looked like they were sure of themselves. They were sure of their game plan. They had confidence in each other. They attacked the ball. They were ferocious defensively. And it felt like the All Blacks are still finding their way a little bit under the new coaches. I don't know, so a little bit timid. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, I do.
It felt like Argentina were playing as a team. This is what we're doing. We're off. We're giving it a hundy. And the only way you're going to win a Test match is if everybody on the field is giving it a hundies.
Yes.
In every single thing that they do. And it didn't really feel like it was clicking for the ABs.
No, well, there were some significant things for the All Blacks as well, injury-wise. In the locking department there, a couple of youngsters.
They went very well, though, didn't they? They went very well in the line-outs.
They did pretty good in the line-outs. But, yeah, I just think the Argentinians had more intensity.
They did.
They hit the line with the ball with pace.
The backs looked very good. Ran with real intent, if I can put it that way.
They did, and the Argentinas are always good up
The
front.
Argentinas are really good.
What was really interesting too was seeing old Razor in the coach's box after the match. He was filthy. He doesn't like losing at all. And then in the pros after the match, the interview that he had, you could tell he was seething with rage. So it'll be interesting to see how the All Blacks bounce back from that. I suggest they'll be better on the next match.
It is interesting, isn't it? Because you'd have to say they've got the cattle. Like, I look at the team and I think, good cattle. God, that's good eating.
Yes.
All of that's good eating, that cattle.
What, the players?
Yeah, the players. Good cattle, good eating. So, yeah, I don't know. You've got to find a way. But Razor, he knows how to inspire. He can come up with a game plan.
And he will.
I wonder if there's a massive leap between your super and then your internationals. I'm sure it's going to be tickety-boo. But I tell you what I do like. I like close rugby.
Yes.
And I like not expecting the All Blacks to win every single game because that takes all the joy out of sport as far as I'm concerned.
Indeed.
That's because you're a Warriors fan.
I'm a Warriors fan.
You want to go into any game thinking, shit, we could lose this.
Oh, 100%.
Quite easily.
I expect to lose.
And the good thing about it, sorry, Keyzie, the good
That's
thing
fine,
about
man.
it,
Don't worry about
the good thing about it too is there's no complaints from the All Blacks. We were fair dinkum beaten by them. They were the better side on the day. We have to cop it and get better. Just incidentally, I watched South Africa, Australia as well.
Yeah.
South Africa are looking like absolute beasts, machines. They slaughtered Australia, who have actually been looking pretty good under Smith, or Schmidt, or whatever his name is.
Joe Schmidt.
They are going to be a formidable side to beat. They're definitely the favourites for the championship.
Do you think Ian Foster, watched that game and then went, not so easy after all, is it, Razor?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of it.
Just
Yeah,
'cause
totally.
Razor's obviously had so much success for such a long time. It's been the first time in ages that, things haven't gone his way, so...
A little bit of the old.
Can he light a fire under them, fellas? What do you reckon?
Totally, Kev.
What do you
Do you
think he
reckon
has
he
to do
can?
differently this week, Keyzie?
I reckon kick it more
Oh, yeah, true.
and pass the ball back into our own end zone a few more times.
Here's Tool.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Guns N' Roses there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 26 minutes past 5 o'clock now. Great opportunity for you, Keyzie. I've managed to get you an audition for a part on what has been one of the most successful movie franchises ever, fellas.
You're joking?
Yeah, no,
For
I'm
reals?
not joking. For reals.
What is it, like a new version of it or something?
It's
The latest installment of something?
Yeah, the latest installment of Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Ooh, They just announced that at Disney.
They did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Wow.
number 5, I believe it is, Mogi.
It is, man.
So they're casting around for new voices. Obviously, you're going to have your standy characters
Yeah,
there.
core cast.
Yes, core cast, your
Yeah.
Woodies, your Buzzers.
Oh, man, that's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Potato Head.
Barbie, Ken. Remember?
Remember Barbie and Ken?
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
they're in it as well.
Yeah, cool. Right, so what am I playing? A toy, I'm assuming?
Yeah, well, obviously, Keyzie, it's Toy Story. So what we're going to do is sort of get an idea of what voice you're going to use, because I think that's obviously going
Well,
to
you're
be
going to
crucial.
have to tell them what they...
Well, it's got to be he's kind of a goofy
What's the toy's name?
Butty.
Buddy. Okay.
Buddy boy.
Yeah, yeah. And
So, like-
Buddy boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, g'day, guys.
yeah,
I'm
that-
Buddy.
Yeah,
G'day. Hello. I'm Buddy.
kind of like
That's
that.
not
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually.
Quite
Do it again.
nasally, extra nasally.
Quite nasally, extra nasally. Hi,
Yeah,
I'm
like
Buddy.
he doesn't want to... Yeah. that's
I'm
it.
a toy. Toy Story 5. And you think that's what they want?
Well, that's good. They want people to be innovative and just bring what they can.
Because you
to
don't
the
want
project.
your normal voice, so that's
No.
great. That's
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
to me, but that to me sounds like a character, right?
Yes, it
That's-
does.
Yeah, true. It's a toy after all.
a toy.
And obviously it's an animation, so I'll show you some pics later on
Okay.
that they've sent me through. But did you get that script I sent you?
Yep, got it here.
Great stuff.
Oh, wow. It's with Woody and Buzz.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh, can I be in it?
Yeah. Do you want to be Buzz?
I'll be Buzz, man.
Buzz Lightyear.
No, yeah, I'll be Woody.
To infinity.
And beyond.
So cool, man. I love this franchise.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
All right, hang on. What I'll do is I'll get the Toy Story. Eh?
Puts you in the mood, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. Interior. Andy's parents' house day. The toys have found their new friend Butty and are trying to pull him out of a sticky situation. Come on, Buddy, you can do this.
I'm trying, but I just can't get out.
just relax, buddy. Geez, you're just making this harder.
I can't relax. It's so dark in here. How on earth am I supposed to relax?
All right, everyone, grab a hold on my count. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, guys. It's so great having friends like you.
No worries, buddy. We're all toys at the end of the day.
Right.
Insane.
I liked that. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah,
good.
man,
I
it's pretty good.
thought you did a good job there, actually, Keyzie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you had a bit of oomph in your character as well.
Yeah.
That's good. That was good.
Yeah.
So that might be the thing, man. It might be a character acting thing is more up your alley.
Right. As opposed to just I'd like to have a crack at both of them.
See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Should we have another go at that?
Sure, if you want. Do you want to have another go at it?
Yeah,
I
well,
don't think it can hurt. And we'll just try and clip it along a bit more energy, clip along through it. I'll
Okay.
do the big print if that's right with you, Jase.
Sure.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, man.
Here we go, all right? Interior. Andy's parents' bedroom. Day. The toys have found their new friend Butty and is trying to pull him out of a sticky situation.
Come on, Buddy, you can do this.
I'm trying, but I can't get out.
Just relax, buddy. Jeez, you're just making this
I can't
harder.
relax. It's so dark in here. How on earth am I supposed to relax?
All right, everyone, grab a hold on my count. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, thanks, guys. It's so great having friends like you.
No worries, buddy boy. We're all toys at the end of the day.
Right. I feel like I am actually Buddy. You know what I mean? I'm
No.
playing the
Butty.
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 What kind of a toy is Butty?
Don't know. It says in the script here he lives in Andy's mum's bottom drawer.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Audio slave there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Now, fellas, I was humiliated today.
Again.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that's unusual for me, Mogi, to be fair, but I was filming this morning, and I was
What
getting
were you filming?
late night big breakfast.
Oh, wow, it's back. I knew
Back,
it.
baby.
Everyone's so stoked about that. Yeah, man.
And I was in the makeup chair. Now, for people unfamiliar with makeup chairs, you know, when you're getting ready to, and they put all your makeup on, the light that they have in a makeup sort of caravan is the most horrendously offensive light you could imagine. And you look in the mirror and you literally look like 180 years old. You see every line and wrinkle, all the dark rings under your eyes. It's horrendous. But today, as I was sitting in the makeup chair, something happened to me which has never happened to me before. And the makeup lady was sort of tutuing with my hair, and she went, oh. And I was like, what's wrong? And she said, we may have to shave your ears.
Your ears?
My ears. And I was like, excuse me? And she said, well, you just got a few stray hairs sort of, not poking out, but actually on the outer rim of my ears.
Oh.
I've never shaved my ears in my life. And she spent a good 5 minutes literally defluffing my ears. Do you shave your ears?
What?
Yes.
Do you seriously?
Yeah, I do. I've got a little machine there, a little hair trimmer. It does inside my massive honker. Anyone?
Well, you've already made the joke.
Anyone?
Yeah.
And,
It must be massive.
And
Well, you could really get it in there for sure.
It's called a weed whacker.
thanks. And then also over, not as often, but on occasion, over the top of the ear, on the outside of the ear, on the edge of the ear, like you say, because it gets a bit of fluff on there.
Yeah, well, this is more sort of around
bum fluff.
my lobey area.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I had little apparently stray. Do you
Stray
get,
hairs, yeah.
stray. Do you get hairs in your ears, Keyzie?
I don't think I'm there yet.
Right.
You also, I did notice, you have like, and Mike, I haven't noticed yours yet, but you do have hairs coming out from your actual ear holes.
Yeah, no, I
Poking out slightly.
shave those off.
You shave those off?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
people
you did
don't
actually
like
have
people
those.
don't like looking at that.
No,
I
like,
find.
I hate it.
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious.
Jase, if
I
you
do
have
not have hair
No.
coming out of my ear
Jase,
hole.
if you have never cut the hair out of your ear, then it is there.
100%. In fact, I got Pugs to mock up a little sort of just for us.
That's what you
For us,
dudes
Mike,
are doing.
Mike, this is actually what it sounds like for Jase when he's doing the big show.
It's like either cold turkey, right, or just 2 a day, 1 in the morning and 1 after the show.
So that's all Jase can hear
Yeah.
Could you just have 2 every time?
because of the sheer amount of.
I can't even hear what you're playing.
Why? Because it's now doubled for you.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. But they've trimmed it clearly because they're not
Well, they
sticking
didn't
out.
go in my ears. I didn't realise I had stuff coming out of my ears.
Go home tonight.
Yes.
Can you make a note of this, Pug Son, and we'll follow it up tomorrow. Go home tonight and ask your wife to check your ears for hair. Ask her if there's any stray hair coming out of there.
Okay.
So, do I have hairy ears?
Yeah. Because I remember your atrocious ears, Keyzie.
My ears? Well, they were full of wax.
Where it's full of,
Yeah, but have like really waxy, filthy ears is real cool, but hairy ears, that's super embarrassing.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Bon Jovi there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday evening.
I reckon.
Yeah, man.
1.5 mogies. It's I don't mean to get bogged down in admin here, but with that sting, it doesn't really feel fair that it's 1.5 mogies, and yet, Jase, you were the star of that singing performance there.
Totally I am, man. To be fair, it was like that with the choir as well.
Right.
I always stood out.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Was it because you sang it incorrectly, like you do with that sting?
Yeah.
No, it's because I sang with the voice of an angel.
Oh, really?
And it used to make people cry.
Yeah.
People would literally cry.
Literally cry.
Yeah, when they heard me sing.
A voice of an angel that smoked 40 a day.
Totally, but still had a treble voice at that point, but even that was quite patchy.
Beautiful. Hey, fellas, I just want to talk about what's been happening with my daughter there. She started at school now. She's a big kid.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She'd been there for about 2 days, and all of a sudden I started getting inundated with email requests from the principal there asking me to do things
Oh, yes.
for them. So I've got to, one of the things he asked me to do was MC the speech competition
Really?
for the year 1 and 2s. Now, I don't know if that's a lot of responsibility if he's trying to start me out on the stuff on sort of the bottom rung.
That sounds like a gig Jase would get from me.
Without a word of a lie, I've done 2 of them.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
With Mark Mitchison, of all people.
Really?
Yes.
Now, what kind of content do you do? Because I'm quite blue.
I just...
I like getting everyone going with
Yeah.
a few jokes about downstairs and
Sure.
backdoor activity and all that sort of stuff, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure if this is the right kind of environment.
How old were they?
no.
1 and 2?
Year 1 and 2,
Year
so
1 and
5
2.
and 6 years old.
I just ripped into them.
Oh,
I did a
crowd work.
Yeah, just a kind of risque opening, and then after the speeches, I didn't spare the horses. I laid into them in terms of their performances and their
performance.
speeches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because if that
Because
was
I was a judge as well as the MC.
if that was me, I would have been like, tailor the content to them, Mogi.
Yeah.
So like, school lunches, what's that about?
Oh, no, 100%. Yeah, I think what I'll be doing is I'll line them all up on the stage. They've got a big bloody stage, man. They do big shows there. We've got a big show
Yes.
coming up towards the end of the year there. And I think there's about 30 kids. And I'll just line them all up on the edge of the stage with their toes hanging off the edge, right? Everybody does a speech, and, I've got a broom, and I just sort of, in the back, push off the stage.
Sure.
Or a tap on the shoulder, and you get to stay.
Oh, there's like a nice mat underneath that they land on, like a fun, soft mat thing.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. But no, because that would be a fun thing.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just sort of. It doesn't feel like it's a big enough gig for old
Well,
Mogi.
hang on.
Yeah, what are they paying?
What's the pay?
$6K.
Yeah, no, look, you gotta go
6K?
8 or 9 at least.
That's a pro.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
that's what it feels like to me.
I'll tell them I'll do it. If it's entry level, I can do it.
Nah, because it's it's sort of in my my daughter's at the school. I don't want to disgrace her. Yeah, I'll have a think about it, but I might get you in as well, Jase.
Sure, man. Then you're gonna have to bump it up to 15.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day.
Really good.
Yeah, good.
Was it?
Hey, listen to the podcast outro today. The podcast outro is another podcast we do that isn't the highlights package of the show. So it's separate from the show.
What?
But
Really?
it is the show, but it's separate from the show.
Jase, that's really confusing.
Not really.
Hang on. Bonus content.
Bonus content.
Not boners content, bonus.
Oh, is it not bonus content?
No. Have you been thinking I've been saying boners content?
The whole time, yeah.
Oh, man.
I'll give it a miss then.
Today, Keyzie came in a hoorah of a mood and was explaining just exactly why.
I swear once a week you throw to this podcast clip and say that it was me in a hoorah of a mood.
Well, you were, but to your credit, Keyzie, you pulled out.
Oh.
I'm not even going to say it. Here is a clip of today's potty, which comes out at 7:30 tonight.
Is he a good bastard, your one, Hoodie J? Would you refer to him as a good bastard, a backbone?
Look, it's just...
Here he is. Here he f***ing goes. Look at him.
Let's just say it's significant.
That's not the question.
Is he a good bastard?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's a
What did you
backbone.
think he asked you?
No, he
It's
just wanted.
significant.
He just wanted to f***ing crowbar in
He's a
some
big
kind
bastard.
of comment about his.
So that was, what were you asking him? You were asking Jase whether his downstairs was a good bastard.
Yeah, would you refer to him as having a good personality, a backbone? Would you introduce him to your mates?
Life of the party, my one.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Whereas you took that opportunity to just say that it was massive.
Well, I mean,
To reiterate,
to be fair, as we discussed earlier in the show, my hearing's not great. And I thought that was the question. Am I massive? And the answer obviously is yes. So I just it's that muffled
So
hearing.
glad.
at what point do we refer to you as banging on about your downstairs?
Oh look,
Okay, Jase.
I'm quite embarrassed about it. I get quite shy.
Seriously, Jase, right now, seriously, I think you have a tiny downstairs. That is 100% my thoughts.
Okay.
And my feelings.
Have you ever heard my voice, Keyzie?
Yeah, I think that you use that as a way to pretend you've got a massive downstairs, but you don't actually.
Okay. Do you want to measure my feet, Keyzie?
No, I'm good, man. My feet are bigger than yours.
Yeah, but you've got a little button mushroom.
What is this becoming?
I
man?
don't
Honestly.
know. I'm sorry, Keyzie. It's
That's
more
all right,
of a
man.
shiitake.
Thanks, man. That's what I was upset about.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Incubus there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday evening.
Hey, fellas, have you heard about our beer we're making?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Yeah,
Because we went down to,
Hop Federation.
in Riwaka.
That's right.
What was that? Motueka.
Motueka, that's right.
Motueka, the Backbone Brew.
That's right.
Pilsner, eh?
Yeah,
Around
yeah.
about 5%.
Yeah, 5.5, I think, Mogi.
Oh, yeah, it's crept
yeah.
up. It's crept up. Beautiful it was
Yeah.
down there, Jase. It was spotless, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
They run a tight ship.
Very clean.
Yeah,
Very
so,
nice it was. They're making about 400 kegs, and that's it. That's the only run they're doing. Not canning anything, as far as I can understand. Only going to be at Havana, 23rd, 24th of August. We'll be down there, of course, Jase, doing a show on the Friday afternoon, the 23rd, in Wellington there. It's going to be cold, so you've got to make sure you dress warm.
Right, you have a couple of Backbone beers, easy to warm up pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And you'll be surrounded by your brethren, your brother,
Yes.
your kinfolk there.
Backbones.
And that always warms your heart up as well. A couple of beers, a bit of a yarn, bloody beautiful.
Couple of durries.
it's just that I was going to do the admin on this, but you guys have already done it.
Oh, we're just sort of doing a ice to the front, Jase. Good God.
Well, it looks like she's wearing pajama pants.
She does, to be fair. Only because I think she is.
Did you
Yes.
mention beervana.co.nz?
No, I don't
tickets?
like to mention that.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Oh, well, it was just sort of like an organic chat we were having, Jase.
Sure,
I wouldn't
sure.
want to pollute it with websites. It makes it seem inauthentic.
Right, it's just that I have to. So if I might just...
Captain Admin.
you can grab tickets at beervana.co.nz.
Does it say how much the tickets are, Keyzie?
Not in this thing I'm reading right now,
Oh,
but
right,
they can
okay.
go along to that website and
Sure.
find out for themselves.
Because there's sessions, eh? You can have sessions.
That's right. So there's a morning session and an afternoon session on the Friday, and then another one on the Saturday. We're in the afternoon session on the Friday. That's a really good question, Jase. Thanks
That's
for that.
good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
That was good.
Do you remember the kind of hops that they used for our beer?
Oh,
Nah, neither. It's Waiti and Kohatu
What does that mean?
hops.
Yeah, but what?
So it's going to be delicious. Beervana, 23rd, 24th of August. We'll see you there, fellas. Good work on that, by the way. That's done. That little commercial read there, so that was great.
that was really good, wasn't it?
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, gorillas there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show. Let's have some TV chat. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yeah. Good
That's all right.
stuff.
Had its moments.
Good stuff, fellas, there. And Time Bandits, man, on Apple TV there. It's got old Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement and the guy that did The Inbetweeners. And Phoebe's in it from Friends. But she's not Lisa Kudrow, the actor. She's actually Phoebe from Friends.
Really?
And she's a time traveller, which is pretty out of it. Old Mogi's in there. Blink and you'll miss him.
Really? What is the scale of your role in this?
Put it this way, Keyzie, I'm in every single episode, and you probably wouldn't know it. I learned substantial amounts of dialogue. There was a lot of improvisation that went on set. None of that has made it into any of the episodes that I've seen thus far.
And is that usually a reflection of the quality of what you said, or is it usually a timing thing?
It's normally, I think, the quality was high, through the roof, Jase. You know
I
what
can
it's like when we
imagine, yes.
start improving.
Yes.
And just for the length of those scenes, they were just like, look, if we start including it, we're going to have to add another 6 minutes because all of it is gold.
Right.
So let's just have them standing there like statues.
But
Mate,
you're stoked
yeah.
about it, though. You're stoked about the show.
Oh, it's a good show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife and I
My wife.
did a
And
weird
that.
thing last night because there was a Planet
did
of
what?
the Planet of the Apes
Oh.
on Disney, and I went, "Oh, have we seen that? Oh, yes, we saw that in the cinema." And then I was
No,
sort
that
of-
would have been the original
And then
one.
I scrolled down below, but here's the thing, and it had all the Planet of the Apes movies that have ever been made, and so we watched the one from 1970, or
Yeah.
the sort of 1970s.
Was it the actual original?
Well,
Or
yes, I think it was the original. It was hilarious.
That's the one that famously ends with the shot of the,
The
Statue of
sta-
Liberty,
yeah,
and it blew
yeah, yeah.
everyone's minds, right?
Yes.
Back in the day.
So ridiculously bad, but really
Charlton
entertaining.
Heston.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, and the lovely thing about it, too, there's something very sweet about the storytelling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still, massively sexist with one of the main characters, just a woman who never speaks, who's dressed in like basically nothing.
Yeah.
Who just rides around looking hot.
You were saying off here that was the best thing about it. What I do like in it was the line, "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty apes."
Yes.
That's
Oh,
good
is
stuff.
that
One
from
of-
Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, one of the great lines.
Yeah.
So that was actually quite entertaining. It's quite nice to go back sometimes and look
Yes.
at those old movies.
But I think better than the new one that came out with Mark Wahlberg. That was no bueno.
Yes.
We were talking about this, like remaking stuff and then just throwing the top of the top Hollywood A-listers into it. I hate it.
Yeah.
It instantly ruins stuff for me. I like it back in the day when Game of Thrones was all these very talented English and European actors who over here in New Zealand I had never seen or heard from. And then you ruin immersion as soon as I'm like, oh, cool, that's Jack Black or that's The Rock
Yeah.
or that's Kevin Hart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe that's what we should look into, fellas, bringing a show back. Let's have a little think
what
about
about
that.
Talkback?
Yeah, let's bring Talkback
Well,
back.
I think it
I
should be
tried
something.
to bring that back.
It should be something that had like quite a good shelf life at the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's
Sure.
Hey, don't worry. It's still on the shelf.
Mate, and trust me, in 5 years' time, that show's going to go off. It was just way ahead of its time.
Go off like reach its expiry date or
No, I mean go off as in be a huge hit.
Again.
Again.
TVNZ Plus. By the way, Talkback. Watch it, please. Just for these
Actually,
two.
you're meant to be watching that with your wife. How's that going?
You know what's actually happening? I suggest it every night, and she goes, "Oh no, let's do that tomorrow night."
Yeah.
She wants to.
I
You know
used
what?
to be fond of her.
The whole nation did that.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Now, one of the things I've been loving that we've been doing on the show is highlighting a brewery every single day across this great nation of ours.
Oh.
What are we running with today, Keyzie?
Are you talking about the brewery of the day?
Yes.
We're off to find the brewery of the day. Yeah.
Today's Beervana brewery of the day is Double Vision.
Oh, I know Double Vision.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good?
Double Vision.
Yeah.
Can be.
Oh. Well, the brewery.
You
it's-
mean Double Vision or the brewery?
Oh, the brewery named Double
Oh,
Double
no,
Vision.
I don't know about them. What's the guts with them?
I mean, because you can have double vision if you spend too long in a brewery.
That's true.
I think that might be what they're getting at.
Oh, yeah.
Clever.
Now you're talking.
They are a Wellington local brewery who simply aspire to create the kind of damn fine beer that delivers mouth parties and a bit of character.
See what I'm saying? Easy, man.
Easy money.
Easy, man.
They enjoy spending their waking hours taking a second look at what defines a traditional style, and then from there giving the boundaries a bit of a nudge, just like the Big Show,
Backbone.
pushing the boundaries, eh, fellas?
Oh, yeah.
With double vision.
Yeah.
Totally. That's a really good point, Jase.
Do
Thanks,
those guys
man.
do they use hops?
Look, I don't have it in front of me.
What
But I'm
about
gonna-
malt?
once again, I don't have the info in front of me, but I'm going to say they do make beer, so probably.
Okay.
They're sure to bring an absolute party for your mouth at Beervana this year. Get on down 23rd, 24th of August, Wellington Sky Stadium, beervana.co.nz to buy yourself a ticket. We're going to be there Friday afternoon.
Do they
Oh,
make a
that's
stout?
Huh?
Do they make a stout?
Double Vision.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do. A lot of, craft beers don't often make stouts.
How do we feel about stout, by the way? You know what
Nah.
I'm talking... Nah.
I
How do
need
we-
them to be sessionable. I don't
Yes.
like the idea of just
Of a heavy
sitting
beer.
on a beer for
Yes.
an hour.
Guinness?
Yep.
Yeah,
I had one.
St. Patty's Day, I'll have a shitload
Really?
of Guinnesses.
I've never had one.
Wow. Yeah, what do they say about the old Guinness? It's a meal, really, isn't it?
Do they?
And it
They
feels...
do say that.
It feel a meal in a glass. 'cause
Do they say that?
She's pretty heavy. They do. To be sure, to be sure.
Oh, God.
Well, that's racist.
Is it?
That's
And-
race-based.
And the other thing too is this: you've not only have you been racist, you've done it in the middle of like a client thing. This is for Double Vision, and you've brought up Guinness, and then you've been racist about it.
Tick, tick,
And now
tick.
this is going to be on the radio, and we're going to send it to them, and they're going to be, oh, this isn't what we wanted.
Okay. Should I...
Beervana.co.nz.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Big Show done and dusted for your Tuesday night. I believe Pugsan's going out tonight on another date.
He is.
God, he dates a lot. Do you find that? He's going to another movie with someone from the office.
A couple of guys from the office he's going with.
Yeah, good
Are
stuff.
you sure they're dates?
I'm absolutely sure. I've just seen Isaac and Big Dilly out there getting dressed to the nines, so they're probably thinking that I'm in here.
With Pugson.
With old Big Pugsan.
Right. You're going to see Alien Romulus.
What are you doing tonight, Jase?
Did you say Anus Romulus?
Alien.
Oh, Alien Romulus.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
Anus Alien.
Right. What am I up to tonight? I'm going to go home, have a bit of food, watch a bit of TV, go to bed a bit earlier tonight. I'm a bit knackered.
Oh.
So, a bit of food, a bit of TV, go to bed a bit early because you're a bit knackered.
Yes.
Cool, man. You got
What are you doing, Keyzie?
Good question, man.
I'm going to go home there, watch something with my... Actually, I'll try and get her to watch Talkback on TVNZ Plus.
Yeah.
God, she just doesn't want it for some reason. We'll watch that, hopefully have notes for tomorrow's show, have dinner together, put her to bed early, and then I'll probably play PlayStation with a small glass of port.
Not with Pugson. He's going out to that
He's
movie.
going for a
Pugs will
date.
be on his
Anal.
date at the anus
Anus.
animal.
Adious Animal. And he'll have a review for that soon, I'm sure. What are you doing tonight, Mogi?
I'm going to go home. I might have a bath, a little bit sore.
You said that last night.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, it didn't happen.
Oh.
A little bit of work, a little bit. I want to watch TV. I want to watch For Those About to Die. I want to get episode 2 of that in. But bed very early. Got my electric blanket on. I'll have that on, nice and warm and toasty, and then lights out for old Mogi. It's a boring life, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Sounds quite boring.
Don't you think?
It sounds hugely
Yeah.
boring.
I mean, yours does too, and yours. I mean, none of us are.
No.
Mine's sick.
Is there any point? What, you're going to watch TV with your missus and then
And
play
then put her
video
to bed,
games?
and then play video
Yeah.
games.
See what I'm saying? It's
That's
like,
cool, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to the show. Check out all the podcasts. Also, go and check out our Instagram account. Till tomorrow.
Jace, tell them
yes.
about the Instagram account.
Check out our Instagram account.
Thanks,
Till
man.
tomorrow. See you
you
later.
later.
Bye.